Hey folks, if you're someone that's interested in blogging or perhaps you are already involved in it but not doing too well and you think that blogging is dead, I want to try to change your mind in this video about this subject because the truth is it's not. If you know what to do in the blogging world to make it grow, to get traffic, to make money with it, then you can actually make a lot of money from that. For me personally, I've been in the online marketing world, including in the blogging world, for a very long period of time, and I've made quite a bit of money in that process. There's three primary things that I do for a living when it comes to making money online. The first one is blogging, where most of my income comes from, making YouTube videos like the one that you're watching right now, and doing PPC ads, which is pay-per-click, creating ads on YouTube ads, on Bing ads, on Facebook ads, those sorts of things. And some of the income that I make can be seen over here. And like I say in previous videos that I make, and for all transparency purposes, most of that comes from blogging. And so because I have a lot of experience with that, I run into a lot of people that are very pessimistic about the blogging subject. They think that it's dead. They think that it's too competitive. They think that they're in a highly saturated niche or something like that. And I always have to try to change people's mindsets because I've been down that road and I know what it takes to succeed. So the way that I want to describe why blogging is actually a growing opportunity versus one that's saturated, competitive, or dead is by giving you three hypothetical examples which are based on real experiences. Now, in each of these examples that I'm about to give you, you're going to understand very quickly why each example is going to have a bad outcome when it comes to blogging, an okay outcome when it comes to blogging, and a very profitable outcome when it comes to blogging. And the third scenario is where you want to stick to. So here's how it works. These are the three scenarios. Let's take one person that creates a blog, which is basically their online journal, and all they really do is they blog about their daily day. It's almost like they're like a My Diary kind of thing. They're talking about what they did in their day today, where they've been in this one, and so forth. The second example is someone who blogs about a fairly popular niche subject. Let's say that they're blogging about, I don't know, like weight loss or something like that, and they promote the most highly targeted diets out there. They talk about them, they promote them, they talk about how great that they are, and they promote everything under the sun. That's the second example. And the third example is someone who's very interested in a specific niche subject like drones. They know a lot about that subject. They're very interested in it. It's a popular niche subject, and they talk about specific drones. They talk about specific subjects on drones, and they run a blog on that subject. In these three scenarios that I just gave you, what would the outcome be for their blogging business if you were to guess? And the answer to that is the first person who writes about their daily day and so on and so forth, they probably wouldn't get anywhere. They'd probably get a few likes here and there, or maybe a few comments from people who know them, like friends and family, just like social likes, which don't really mean anything. So that person would not succeed in blogging if that's the path that they followed. The second person, who follows the weight loss approach to blogging and blogs about everything under the sun, they can actually make some money, not a lot. And the reason why is because the weight loss subject is not necessarily a niche, but it's a very broad niche subject. And there's no personality added into it. There's nothing unique about it. It's just a person that's promoting anything and everything that they can. And there's really not much ethics involved in it because the person is just seeking to make money. And then you have the third person with the drone blog, and they're the ones that are probably going to be the most successful with their blog. And the reason why is because they have a key component, which is passion. They have experience in the drone subject, and the actual subject of drones is very specific, and it's also highly profitable because there's a lot of expensive drone products out there. They know a lot about the subject. And the most important thing to know in this particular example is that the person is able to blog a lot about different drone models, different drone subjects, because they know so much about it. And that's something that I really want you to understand. People that follow what the third person does in the examples that I just gave you are the ones who are going to be most successful in blogging. The people that are in the first two categories, they're the ones most likely to fail, most likely to say that blogging is dead, and most likely to just basically quit the whole industry altogether. And it's something that happens very commonly. Most people that get involved in the blogging world do not understand how to properly navigate through it, and as a result, they usually fall into the first two categories, and maybe the second one if they're lucky, and that usually does not have a high success rate. Now, if you know how to navigate your way through the blogging world, and you follow a more coordinated approach like the person with the drone example does, then you have a much higher probability of success. And the way to understand how to actually utilize that example and follow it in your own way is find a niche that you're very passionate about, create a blog on it, build the blog up and get traffic to it by blogging about the niche subject as much as possible. You can talk about different products in the niche. With the drone example, it was, different drone models. Talk about different subjects that are related to the niche. So if it's that drone person again, they can talk about, how to bring your drone on an airplane legally. Where can you fly your drone? Where can't you fly your drone? How to get permission to fly your drone. Different kinds of drone subjects. All of these can be potential blog posts that a person can write on their blog. And it can be applied to any niche that you're passionate about. There's countless niches out there. And the thing to really take away from all of this is that when you know so much about your particular niche and you love it, and it's also a popular niche market, you can really go far with your blog because there's so many different subjects that you can write about. And the most popular and successful blogs in this industry are made by people who are very experienced in their niche subject, who blog a lot about that, and that comes from experience, and that they're very passionate about it. And that's something that I also help teach people to do. So that's one of the ways that I want you to understand it. It's because there's a very small percentage of people who actually understand this concept and can do it correctly. And it's something that I teach people to do. And if that's something that you're interested in doing, whether it be blogging, what I do, which is blogging and affiliate marketing, where I promote other people's products, check out the link below this video where I talk about this subject. I actually give you 5 specific reasons why blogging is not dead and how to build a profitable blog based on the principles that I described in this video, but in more detail, as well as a blueprint attached to it that you can use to build your own blog. So with that said, I really want you to be optimistic about the blogging world because there is a lot of opportunity. More of it is explained in the link below this video, but once you understand the blueprint and the path that you need to take to success, some of which that I explained in this video, it really is overwhelming to, it's hard to believe how much opportunity there is in the blogging world to make money with it. And it's something I've been doing for a very long time, and it's something that I highly recommend you do as well, especially if you've been interested in doing it for a while. So with that said, if you have any questions about blogging, any particular subject that you're blogging about, maybe you're just getting started, maybe you're already involved in it and you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask me that. But if not, check out the link below this video. It takes you to my website called helpinghandaffiliate.com, and on that website I really go into more details about how I help people out in the blogging world, as well as affiliate marketing and all that other sort of stuff. So with that said, thanks so much for watching this video and have a great one.